unified title belt as Callum Smith challenges the hard-nosed Beterbiev for his IBF, WBO, and WBC World Titles. Smith is the former WBA and the ranked super middleweight world champion. His only loss to date was against the face of boxing in Canelo Alvarez. Smith himself is a big pressure fighter with a hair-triggered left hook. Beterbiev is arguably the sport's best finisher as he boasts a 100% knockout ratio. Beterbiev is an aggressive stalker with great balance and power in both fists. When you're blessed with hammers in both hands, you exert control of the fight through power. No time is wasted in establishing dominance at a fight, as the dominant fighter is the one who controls the pace of the fight. When power carries north, the war for the line is hard-nosed, as every inch of space must be battled for. Beterbiev has a bulldozer style, as he likes to push his opponents back, keeping them off balance to take away their power and suffocate with punches. This is effective for him as he has a gas tank and power in both hands in order to keep the pacing and rain down punishment. What's often overlooked is his jab. By the naked eye, he seems slow and stiff. That's because he has a very balanced stance, as his feet are always planted in order to generate full leverage and power in every punch. Beterbiev throws his jab with power. It is meant to establish control and push his opponents back. The bulldozing style doesn't give his opponents a chance to have him on his back foot, as the suffocation relies on giving his opponents little space to breathe nor work. The artillery of Beterbiev brings in from every angle, top to bottom, down the middle, inside and out. He doesn't give Smith a second to breathe, little time to think, punishing punches that are meant to slowly chop a fighter down to submission. Once Beterbiev establishes the pacing of the fight, he pushes back the taller Smith against the ropes, taking away whatever range advantage he had over him. Against the ropes, Smith is limited on his movements, forcing him to fight at a smothering distance. This is to Beterbiev's advantage, as he needs little room to develop power. The punches are so disastrous that he doesn't need to load his punches, giving him more of an advantage, as the shorter punches are just as catastrophic. Although Beterbiev's defense seems elementary, it is effective to his style. He is more of a juggernaut that absorbs punches while rarely being pushed back, whilst keeping the distance in a fight tight. This forces a heavier pace, as Smith must fight Beterbiev off, even when he's standing directly in front of him, because of his impending doom that awaits if he allows Arthur to initiate his offense. A static but tight guard, Beterbiev is always well balanced, which anchors his base. By leaning into Smith's punches, it also helps with the absorption. This keeps the fight at a grueling pace, further draining more energy from Smith, which favors Beterbiev in the second half of the fight, as he keeps a consistent pace of punishment throughout the fight. A heavy work rate, accompanied by heavy firepower, is a torture chamber that has allowed Beterbiev to finish 100% of his fights. Although a formidable challenger, Smith was broken down just like every other challenger, And Beterbiev isn't pushing you back and chopping you down. He's standing right in front of you, forcing you to fight for survival. There's not a second to breathe. An offensive juggernaut with relentless power and a Hemi engine to accompany. The showdown for undisputed against Bivol is inevitable. It will be interesting to see how Bivol's boxing and footwork fare against Beterbiev. If Canelo has some success with Bivol against the ropes, Beterbiev will have the power and stamina to keep it up for the duration of the fight.
From mid-range, came right over the jab, and there's the first knockdown. Just a follow-up right here. Brought the cleaning crew in towards the canvas, but you see the follow-up shots, just touching them right here. But look at the body. You see Smith right there. He looked for that left. Knew that left hook was going to come, but just a
champion himself to say no more. My man is getting beaten down.